Hi, this is John Hilbrands. Today I'm going to talk about working in a Schluter edge. That's this metal edging. When you're doing a backsplash, generally you'll have to end it somewhere where it goes into the rest. You know, with these open kitchens, generally you'll have to end it when it goes off into the dining room. And so you'll use these edgings. And for me, I also prefer not to tile the window jamb. So again, I put it at the edge of the window here. Now I have an interesting layout in that this cabinetry is lower than that cabinetry. So had I just had it end here to have it as a backsplash, it would look weird. If I have it high here and low there, it would look weird. So I elected to go around the window to have a cleaner look. I still have it ending basically at this end of the kitchen, so it doesn't continue off into the other part of the kitchen. But where we're just going to have a single tile, there's really no problem with having it just end like this. So I don't need another metal edge there or a little metal edge here. But because we have an existing door jamb, so when we have a jamb, we're going to use it. Where we don't have a jamb, we're going to put the Schluter edge. So let's go over to the Schluter edge and look at it. So here we can see that I have basically using caulking from the separation between the tile and the metal edge. And over here I have it dead ending into the cabinetry. So I again put caulking in there too. Now if you see, we've used this grayish grout color, and it would look weird to have a gray grout and then our aluminum edge. So that's why I chose to put caulking in here. And when you stand back, you don't really see anything but tile wrapping against this metal edge. And it makes a very clean look. And you can see how that works around the window as we go up and around. This edge here is mitered, and we go across here. Now the installation of these is a little interesting in that basically they'll have a metal plate that goes below these tiles. And what you'll use is use your tile adhesive, your tile mastic. Yeah, that's it, mastic. You'll use your tile mastic, and you'll just, what I did is I drilled holes in the Schluter system, and I screwed it in on top of the mastic, and then once the mastic dried, I unscrewed the screws. But we kept it very flat so the tiles won't go high. So the mastic has a tendency to kind of billow through the edge, so I scraped it flat before it dries, so we'd have a very flush area for the tile to sit against. So basically just once you've got these cut, put your mastic down, pre-drill a few holes in it so you can put some screws in, screw it down, get it sitting flat, scrape it clean so you get all that extra mastic off, and then after it dries, take those screws back out. And that's basically it. Just angle the joints and you'll have a nice clean look of that edge. And I'll put a link to these metal edges, but basically they're a lot cheaper, and I think they give you a cleaner look than if you used little itty bitty tiles that you put going around. And I don't much like doing tile insets into the windows. I think it looks a little prisony, but you know, some people might like that. I don't particularly. But you know, you could stick it out a little further and have a tile go this way as well. So then you would have it go both directions. And you'd still have an edge, but you wouldn't have, because those corners wouldn't miter together. So you would want it to sit flush on both ends. But I think in this case, I just have it flush with the jamb on one side and into the tile on the other. All right, so that's basically it. A nice simple way of installing your Schluter edging, and it's relatively inexpensive. I think they're about 6 feet for $12 or something like that. So So they're not too much money, and if you were to buy individual tiles, they're almost like $3 each, and you have to use, 50 of them or something to go around a window. So much more expensive. Just a little different installation. And I hope this video helps you. This is John Hilbrands. Good luck on your project.